Am I on? Yeah, we are on. Woo. Yeah! Hello, Baguio Jack! First one saying hi. Woo! Hey everyone, welcome to a live session of Skyblock Sun on the Sibling Stand channel. My name is Wingless Dragon, and welcome to the island again. Woo! Very much in the tropical mood music. I've got this almost in most of my video. I've got preferences, but it's because I have a selection of non-problematic music, and this one's fun. So it's like a little dancing, and I just get a key. Cool. Put that away for a second. Yeah. Anyway, wanted to do a live session. There's a few things I wanted to do. I was working on it a little bit, and I figured, maybe you could show some things out. Let people know what I've been up to, what the mess is going on around here, and why is there always some sort of looking theme platform, whatever. Well, just figured have a chill moment, go from there. Might have some people join me during the chat, but right now, no one's in the chat right now, so we'll see. But yeah, just wanted to check things out. By the way, was totally not planned, but I did open some keys, and some of those keys had a mystic rank. So I will have to find a way to get rid of that because I don't need it right now. So just a heads up, I'll have to try to figure that one out at some point and give it to someone. But we'll go from there. So first things first, what have we been up to? Well, I've been focused on dealing with as much expansion, on getting as much money as I can for our island. You'll see that we are currently island rank number 11. What does that mean? Well, it means that we're not top 10 yet. So, yo, hey, loot drops. So we are looking to try to get to that at some point. And so a lot of our work has been to try to get to the next step. I wanted to make sure the music was still going. Yeah, so I've got the other one. Woo! Anyway, so we've been working hard on trying to get some money going on for our island. It's been a while. It's been slow. This season has been rough on trying to get credits. And so you'll see how like the design is a lot different than if you've seen some of the videos from the last season, how we went really crazy on some stuff. This kind of changes things. And if you've checked out the last video regarding how we set up this spawner and how you could set up even a simpler one for a solo player or make it even a bit complicated, this is basically a visual thing of what we've done. The last video explains it a little bit more in details and like the reason why, but this is what we're going to be continuing to do because this we have more than one section here and we have more than one platform. And what we do is that like I'll stand in a location, we'll have another partner stand in a location, and so on and so forth, and then we can fly from one to another. And see, we have little platforms everywhere with our collection boxes. Here we've got chest splitter AFKing in this spot, and this triggers all of the ones here. So this little platform will help make sure that these three collection boxes get everything from what's flowing down and what gets dropped around here. And then we keep going, and the next section we've been working on is back here, which I have not completed. I've barely completed actually, but I've gotten some semblance of it started, and my goal is to try to finish this up, and I have a plan. And so there's we'll see how this goes and go from there. This is also to honor, I made this platform green because we ended up getting it's your boy Venoms to join us. He's already been a collaborator with us. He helped with one of the biggest giveaways that I did so far. He offered a lot of coins and ranks the last time I did a giveaway, and this season he wasn't as active with this stuff, but he still worked really hard on it, on his work, on what he had done solo. So I didn't want him to waste that. He was just going to give everything that he had, and I was like, no, you know what? Join. We need some passive help. We're really actually a competitive passive team. Really funny. And so we ended up getting the stuff, and he's boosted us so much with just a simple amount of boosters and spawners and just Guardian and robots and stuff like that. So this helped us really spearhead this next level of expansion. And yeah, that's our goal. We're going to be expanding this area. Loot drops. I think they've stopped doing Cloud. There's no more Cloud anymore. It's only Skyblock Sun, and it's only Atlantic for Prison. They've minimized the functions of the server for MCHUB at this time, so there won't be there's not two Skyblocks and there's not two prisons anymore. There's just one, and then there's a survival on MCHUB. So loot drops, that's what it is nowadays in regards to what we need to do. But from what I was saying as well, you'll see that we've gotten our platform set up here, and if we go to the edge, you see that, oh, there's a lot more. So we actually have enough room to create another spot as well, but that's not our focus. But we have the capability of making this much bigger than we wanted to. Right now, I haven't picked up all of the money that we need for this build, so what I'm going to do is get my vault open. I've got already 105 billion credits that's in the vault. I've been working on getting it from these guys. These grinders are working all the time, and it's just a matter of you need to pick them up often. So I'm gonna trigger. Ooh, do I want to trigger this now? No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for an overnight session on this, because this is gonna really gain us a lot of money with that. No, I'm just gonna do a 2.0 and get some money going in. So one thing that's been a benefit is getting the level ups from the island upgrades. Every time you island level up, that just those little bit of boosts helps getting just a little bit more money from everything, from collection boxes to robot grinders and all that stuff. So looking forward to keeping the train going with the upgrades so that we can have more than enough of an upgrade and more funds getting in all the time. Because like just these guys, like if you're able to stay active and like sell from these grinders every like 20 minutes, if you have the generator moving at max as well, you can easily make 2 billion every 20 minutes. At least like in my setup right now with the obsidian grinders and them getting guardian mobs, if I sell them every 20 minutes, I get about 2 billion, 2.5 billion with the multipliers and all the stuff that I have. If you can stay on top of that, you can make quick money with that, and that can help you boost things up. But I'm more wanting the passive stuff. So when I sell this, oh cool, that's almost 11 billion. What about you? Oh, that is 11 billion, 11.5 billion. So we're already at near 25 billion from just those two, and the 2 billion, 3 billion near the grinders. Got another one, that's another 10.5. That's another 8.2. So this one, there's a lot of upgrading that I need to do in this area that I haven't done, but we're still getting there. 7.8. And what about here? 7.1. So there's still some upgrades and sections that need to be maximized, but already now we're at 58 billion on top of the 100 billion that I have in my vault just from the stack of these. So I think we are going to be good for moving forward with the build. Now, I believe I've gotten this stuff somewhat placed at the other booster area. Yeah, okay. Boop, boop, boop. This here, I think I've put a few stuff. Yeah, okay. So, people are going crazy now with selling Guardian spawners at such a low rate that sometimes it's just worth buying them. And it's gotten somewhat cheap to the point where that's what I did. I bought these earlier because they were just worth getting them at the moment, knowing that I need to place them. But not right away. What I want to finish up doing is just the above platforms. I know it's 100. So that's what these are for, just because you'll see that I've already started them. But if we go to the sections, the chunks, yeah, there's still a few more to go to reach to the back, but it shouldn't take too long. But this is what I've been doing. IS Vault, get yourself a pickaxe that has max of haste and max of efficiency, so that you can destroy blocks easily even when you're flying, which is great. And in this case, fast place 32. I believe that should be more than enough to handle the row stuff. No, it still has to be back here. Okay, so that's fine. Boop. Yeah. So that'll be dealing with that. And then you always get to a point where you're used to these things way too often. So like I've already like mathed it out of my brain how many times you need to break these just to get the platforms going. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Skip those. 2 more. Skip those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's exactly the center area that I want for each of the sections, and I'll be doing the same thing for all of those. So this is hopefully not going to take too long, but it's a lot of that I ended up having to do with all the other spots. But when you know you have a pattern, it becomes so much easier at that point. So it's so much better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoop, whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then don't need these anymore. Ooh. And there we go. I've at least got the upper platforms. So this, thankfully, I've just kind of mathed it out of my brain. It ends up being a lot easier, but we've already got a bit of the areas set up because I was already like trying to figure out what I needed to do. But I had focused on the middle part priority because it just directly does the drops for the mobs, and it's just much more of an advantage. Wow, an advantage to try to get the drops done section first rather than the water flowing ones. Just because you immediately get the drops if they die immediately, rather than if they flow, they'll start clumping up. But now we're at the point in this thing where all the spots are set up for the drops area, so that's why it's good to focus on the next thing. Hey Martin, I'm doing great. Just working on this expansion of how to make more money with the same setup. I'm looking to just expand these right now, and just in the steps of trying to remove and get everything sorted out as much as possible. So because I want to make more money. 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop. But yeah, this season has been rough with regards to the amount of credits you can make as opposed to last season. Ooh, I missed it this time. Rot row. That's fine. You can do that. It happens. Boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And underneath these. Perfect. So yeah, this season's been rough on getting credits, but we've still been hiding in the back in the shadows, still keeping an eye on getting ourselves moving up. And like I mentioned, we are currently at rank 11, meaning we've been just on the precipice, yeah, big words, on trying to reach into the island top. So we are looking to get into it again, onto the island top, but it'll definitely mean a bigger setup. So how can I make lots of credits if I only have one CBU and one enchanted? So, okay. If you haven't seen the last video, Martin, that one does give you a good idea of how to set things up from simple to high. But a TLDR would be something similar to this from one CBU. You'll see how we have the setup of water flowing here. What you would do instead of what we've done, where right now we have a CBU over there and a CBU over there for the area of where if you AFK in this spot, if you AFK here in this spot, it will reach all of those areas over there. If you are only getting this area spot, similar to how we have it here, what you can do is have everything done this way, except instead of having it just drop over here where another collection box would pick it up, you could set up a water flow system similar to the ones on the side to go into the 3x3 area, so that these 9 chunks around you, and if they all drop into that area, well, that's all going to go into this CBU. Just a reminder though, you're going to have to max the crap out of this one CBU. That's going to be a lot of shards, but I mean, it's a lot of shards if you have multiple as well, so it's still a lot of shards. So have fun trying to get that. But the other thing that you're going to have, hey, Revolt, so that's what you could do if you only have one collection box, is just really water flow things. Just know that it is not as efficient as just having them drop immediately. The most efficient is just having collection boxes everywhere and just letting them drop. Just go, because you get the drops immediately. Here's the reason why this is not as efficient. I will go to an area that we have. I am going the wrong way. I'm now drowning. I'm sorry. And flying backwards is weird. All right, since we're not in the area that has any of these, let's go where there are. So you'll see here they are dropping, and while they're flowing down, you'll see the numbers pick up, and that's because it's picking up what's being spawned above them. And as it goes, it can reach numbers way too high that if it goes past, so here, this one at 41,000 that's dropping, we're not going to be getting all of the drops from that. You're going to end up getting just a little bit out of that. Now, the other question, and I think you just asked that, where that you're a mobile player, it's hard to do these things. Yeah. Yeah, so it is. I am familiar that it is a little bit more difficult with the with trying to figuring an area out for when you're on Bedrock, so on mobile or on any of the other Bedrock platforms. Just know that this season you can only have one spawner per chunk. So I know you don't have the option to do the grid line thing here, but what you could do is you could place a spawner in an area, and then I think it's every 16 you could just place it another one, and you'll know that you can't place it in the same chunk when you try to place 2 right beside each other. On this server, it's not going to let you do it. So you'll attempt to do it on one, you'll attempt it to do it on another, and then just keep doing it until it lets you. And then what you can do is leave that one and then keep going until you're able to do it again. And you won't see the grids, but you can get a sense of how much of a distance you have between each of your areas, and then just build your area, your spawners that way. You see, we have it really centered and really nice and pretty. You really don't have to within the chunk. All these can be shifted closer to a bit off a side or whatever, but if you just want to keep it pretty and looking it consistently, you can make sure that you do that. Otherwise, early on we had like a really gross just place it everywhere type of thing, and it worked perfectly fine. So you have many options of doing that, but just utilize how the server works to try to match where you set it up, and then you could still do a similar setup like this. It just might be off by a little bit, but you could still do it. And you could start by like, if you don't have one yet, just start by doing the 3x3 of this part, and then go from there and start getting water flowing so that it will move the mobs forward, and then go from there. But just remember, if you have them stacking too high, they will not give you all of the drops from the mobs. It's something that we found out since last season, where you only get, I think, anything past 16,000 stacks. You only get a max amount of what it is. So like that Guardian is at 12 right now. He'll probably fall down and get near 16. 15, yeah, he just did 15,000 right now. That's just fine. This one, we're losing out on a lot of it, but it's just a villager. We're not too worried about that as much, but like, yeah, that's just way too stacked. So there's certain mobs within the system that, like, it's just, there's no point in upgrading the spawner past that, or it doesn't give you as much. How do I get the the Enchanted Iron? We don't do that one, but I believe it's gold and iron. We currently have enchanted gold recipes in all of our boxes, and what we actually do is we have our enchanted emerald recipe outside, and we swap it before we sell the collection boxes. So that's one way you could do it, is that you could swap the recipes, Martin, between one of them for another. Right now you can get, I would say, keep an eye on an auction house. They do tend to be up for sale. Or if you're lucky enough, you can win them from dealing with the chests in the dungeons or beating the bosses. So there's ways to get them there, or just buy them from the auction house at this point. There's so many people trying to sell them because there's just so many of them at this point. It becomes so easy to just have them that you might as well just go at it that way. But yeah, we just cycle them through. Another method, if you're someone who has multiple collection boxes, you can have both collection boxes in the same chunk and have one restricting only the gold and emerald, so you can get the enchanted gold emerald, and then another one with the pearls and hearts, which gets you only the enchanted stuff on that if you AFK those. So that's what you've got on that front. I'm not online, but can you do... Oh, I have no idea with axes. Actually, our team member Jixie would be the one who knows that. But as far as it can beat, diminish the bosses real quick, go for it. As for dungeons, you can, as far as I've been able to deal with dungeons, I've ended up just getting very quickly the enemies just dealt with without too much problem with the sword that's maxed out for sharpness. Yeah, it really just depends on what you do. I don't do PvP. Sorry, PvE or the bosses. I mostly just do the dungeons and try to find the chests when I'm not focused on expanding. I say a lot. That's because I'm loading my brain apparatus signals. So yeah, when it comes to like the fighting, I know people have like a specific level of axes and like setups that you have. I mean, I think here's one that we have, but it's not even, I wouldn't even say it's maxed at this point. 30 cleave, yeah, max sharpness, bit of soul steel, unbreaking. So here's an example. Like, here's just a normal one with high efficiency. This we just use because we have trees to kill, or logs to kill. But this one you're looking at is what we have. I think Venom's is the one who had this one. Otherwise, we have the Ravager Slayer that we were using that had just a bit of sharpness. We still have to max this, actually. That's probably why I'm having issues with the Ravagers. Anyway, what else? Oh, Jixie has it in his vault, so that's why. But here are just two of the recipes that we have. But we have so many of the collection boxes everywhere that we just have a lot more to handle. Yeah, we just ended up having the gold ones there because they were the ones stacking up the fastest, and then we ended up just getting the ended up getting the swapping the recipes when we were ready to sell, and you get just like a bit more money from it because the recipes will just work on it afterwards easily. 3, 4, 5, 6 space. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I did it. Sweet. That worked out perfectly. I've got this whole section sorted out. Yeah. Mine is max sharp, max soul, steel, enclave, level 1 souls, and some other enchants like here. Yeah, I think Martin, I think your axe, what you're describing is good. Obviously, you can always upgrade it more and see what it does more, but I think already you have a decent one from what you're explaining, so I think you are doing fine from that front. Bloop, 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 bloop. So now it'll be a lot more fun once I can get the Guardians going. 6. So yeah, right now, if you're just joined, I'm just setting up the extra platforms that I'm missing for this extra spawners that I'm trying to add to this new section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. And the reason why I'm able to destroy these very quickly is because I've maxed the haste and efficiency of my pickaxe. So when you're flying, I mean, if you're looking to just get all of your spawners, well, I mean, I just purchased them from the shop for the most part. If I have extra shards and I see that there's a good deal on Auction House, I buy those. But basically, I just find an empty spot like here, and I'll just start putting one, upgrading it, and then removing it. Or I'll upgrade it as I build out, in which you'll probably see me do that in this case. So I'll be showing you that, because I do have one of the spawners in my barrel over there that only has a few at the moment. So we will go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 6. Yeah. Random point to mention. Why do I use these specific styles? No reason. I just really like darker, gothier looks, and it tends to match with what Chest also likes and the others like. So we have like dark, evil-looking things, and then like you'll see some of our platforms which will end up being like big pink, purple, colorful stuff. So we have a very mix of what styles it looks like. I think we've been like that for a few seasons now. But I think when it comes to building, really do what you think is nice. I don't think there's ever going to be a point of anything else than that. And if you don't think you can design anything, well, I mean, just practice. Just try. The worst that could happen is you don't like it and you just restart it. You just break it and do something else. So why not? Okay, so that's a good question. How do you render all of the spawners with one account? You can't. What you can is there's a certain amount of range that your account can reach, and this is why I'm building a new section for that exact point. So if I go to one that has been completed, yeah, you'll see we have a wall here. That was just because this was our first one, and within these chunks we were able to do the math and know that if we have an account that's right here, everything that's within this range of that, you'll be able to spawn the mobs into it. Anything outside of that won't work. Except robots seem to still work just slightly outside. And so these two, which is outside of the used range, would still work on attacking this mob. And so these guys were still active within that range. So if you're looking to have your grinders working in the same little expansion as we have at the edge, we end up having all of these guys that are just outside also function, so long as the guardian is like within the other chunks. That works. But anything spawning outside of that would not work anymore, and it's within a certain range of it. We have an older video kind of showing how we figured it out in season 6, but definitely take a look at the last season, the last video that was released, to kind of get a breakdown of like at least what somewhat distance to set it up, so that you know how much of you've got space that you've got for spawning. And you'll see we've also like tried to test if like ice does anything or whatever, and ice doesn't do anything when it comes to the mobs. They flow as fast as they will, and that's about it. Relatively 5? Yeah, I think so. Like if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's basically your edge. So yeah, work at it by this, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so this would, from this point on, you could build out all of the stuff around there, and that'll help you out. So that's basically a good basis, Martin. Okay, where was I? I need more. I already need more stone. Yeah, gotta get stoned. Don't take that out of context. Let's just grab that. Cool. Not that I need to fix it, but let's do it. Cool. What am I missing? Oh, I can just do it that way. Yeah, that'll be easier. Is my fast place still on? It is indeed. Yeah. So I am just looking forward to getting that wrapped up so that I can get to the next step of actually building them out. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Group. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 2. Damn, this whole time I'm just AFKing with just a few spawners and not like your grinder. It's, yeah, I mean, a lot of us who's learned to get to this point has really been from experience from multiple seasons before, trial and error, stuff like that. But the thing that's still fun is that things change all the time, and each season you do have the server changing things up. And while that might be annoying once you figured something out from a previous season, hey Finster Finn, but basically once you've got an idea of what it is that's going on, they do change it up, and sometimes that's frustrating for people. But for me, I find that that's interesting because it gives us a chance to attempt different styles, different abilities, and I mean at the same time, I mean, let's get you content. I want to do content. If I show you the same thing over and over again, are you going to be happy? I mean, I could. Just let me know. I'll rebuild the same castle over and over again. And if you like it, I will show it to you. I will do my job. I will castle it up. But I'm pretty sure you get boring really quickly if it's the same thing over and over again. How fun would it be if Mr. Beast was like, here, I've given this person 1,000,000 chocolate bars. And then the next video is, here, I've given everyone 100 chocolate bars. And then another video of the same thing over and over. It gets boring. So no, I do like that the server ends up getting a few things going up, going on. And so it lets things change up. It gets out of the monotony of it. And then you get to see what you're capable of and how to get on top. You do have groups that are very familiar with the server at this point, that they can almost anticipate what's going on and when's a reset, stuff like that. We even did the math and we called it that it was going to happen within like a 2-month-ish period, given the last 3 times that it's happened. And I expect that it'll be the same thing. Like 2 months after the start of this season, you're probably looking to get another season started with Skyblock Sun. So I'm like, I'd have to check. I have to check, but I'll check later. But I think this has been well over a month. I think we still got like at least a month or so going on, and then yeah, there's probably going to be a reset. And I'm always curious about the resets and like seeing what's going to happen next. But right now, no, there's still loads of time to expand and get things going up without too much trouble. So if you are brand new to Skyblock Sun, my biggest suggestion is, even if you're late into the season, just practice, learn what needs to be done. I'm not gonna, I mean, you know what? I've got great videos. I think that'll help with figuring things out and how to start, but do it at your pace and learn things so that when you start next season, you are well ahead on what you need to do and you don't have to worry so much. Yeah, I like how it has been like changing spawner mechanics, and also I like because you have different types of ways to make them when you find a... Yeah, the meta, having the meta change, how the grinders work, stuff like that. Like, for example, don't go all the way to bedrock for certain grinders until you have the maxed robot cap, and then you can start upgrading to bedrock, because you get more than enough from a obsidian grinder. You get more from 2 obsidian grinders than you do from 1 bedrock. So it's good to keep all the up to obsidian, and then if you transition over to bedrock, it's because you have matched robots used, and that's when it really helps things out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, just a reminder again, you do not have to be this neat. This is just really me being maybe a little too precise, but I just like knowing my sections of what I'm doing where. So yeah, and again, max pickaxe this boy, and you can do it really quickly from the air. 1, 2, 3, 6. 6. Yeah. Don't need you anymore. Did I finish this section? I think it's just the back part. Yeah, no, wait, I just have to clean this up. Yeah. What else is there? Yeah. So if you're brand new, definitely work on getting yourself just familiar. That's what I ended up doing. If you look at, oh man, look at the earlier videos that I've done. That's actually the reason why I started my the channel, at least doing the Skyblock Sun videos, because originally this whole channel was really just going to be videos between Morticia and myself, just kind of acting up and doing whatever goofy things, and we're still looking to do that. But I quickly ended up just had a hard time figuring some things out, and I realized, man, there's a lot of people that probably don't know how to do these things as well. And so a lot of my early videos is just figuring things out and then doing a video on what I figured out. For the longest time, didn't know you could stack robots on top of each other. Didn't know you could stack generators over generator upgrades or generators only at the time on top of each other. And that's what just gave me the idea to just make videos to try to help out. And so you'll see a lot of my videos are very much just, how do I help people? What do I design stuff? So only this period, this season, have I really started moving forward with the kind of live sessions and doing a lot more. And then just kind of chatting it up because I want to expand what it is that I can do and what it would be interesting. And so yeah, don't hesitate, especially if you're looking to join a community. We have the Discord channel up and running now. Descriptions, the links are in the description, and you can always join anytime. Oh, but one key thing about the Discord group, if you want to join, please read the rules. I've noticed that some people will join the Discord, and that's fine. But if you don't read the rules and accept them, you won't be able to go through with the rest of the channel. So be sure that you read them. You want to keep it a very clean Discord channel. But if there's people that just don't accept the rules, but they've joined still, but they haven't gone further than accepting the rules, then we will have to remove you, unfortunately. Other than that, yeah, join the Discord channel. I sometimes do giveaways. We do little chats. You'll see that we're kind of active between various members and just seeing how things go. So yeah, don't hesitate on that. And then always make suggestions. Let us know. Talk about reaction videos. Talk about MCHUB videos, just basic Minecraft stuff, or just goofy chatting as well. Go for it. It's fun. All right, where was I? Beating blocks. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I goofed that up. Let's do that. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop. Cool. So that finishes that. I think I just have one corner to do. Or do I have the other side to do still? Okay, let's do this fast. Okay. That's all done. Good. That's all done. Good. And so we are just having to finish this section. Perfect. All right, this is good. Good. That means we're almost done. I am happy with that. Shop. Get some more blocks. Good enough. But yeah. So yeah, just trying to expand, if you just joined, just expanding the platforms where we're going to be putting all the spawners. This is going to be our third area for spawners right now. We have 2 sections already that we've built up, which has been great. But of course, there's always room for expanding to get as much as possible. And so this is where we're at right now. This is how crazy you can get when you have AFK accounts and members, and just maximizing what you're capable of gathering at that point. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, okay. We're almost done, which is perfect. That's gonna be perfect. Okay, perfect. This we just have to do these. Perfect. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 1, 2. Get one more section done. Perfect. All right. Man, I'm not used to just doing chat solo, but I don't have anyone else at the moment that's able to join. Although I do have to check if anybody's joining on the Discord group. Oh. I do have a sibling that might be joining in a moment. They've potentially told me to be patient. We will see what they say once they join. Hey Finster, if you need help, I can help you with ideas, but we don't go out and just give money out in the shards and whatnot. But definitely do listen to the videos that we produce. It has lots of ideas on what you can do. And yeah, you can have setups like this if you want for how to build out your spawners as well. So there's lots of things you can do. But if you have a specific question, let me know. Martin, trying to get level 100 is super hard when you... Yeah, lots of starting things out is difficult. And even now, this is the level we have to go to just to get like a few levels, island levels up. It gets harder and harder to try to get the higher levels because it becomes more difficult all the time. So yeah, it's not easy. I think like IS top, if you take a look at it now, the 10th place is 271, and we're at 256. But like that's the gap of it, and that's over 100 billion. That's well over, no, that's like well over around 500 billion to try to even tie this at this point. And then a lot of people are around the 300 mark, and that's why they're so close to each other around most of the middle range of the island top, is because it's just very, very difficult. Finsterfin, I might be able to have time, but I want to focus on expanding this stuff at the moment, so I can check it out later if there's more time. Yeah, don't need this end part. Perfect. Don't need this end part. Perfect. Oop. 1, 2, 6. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Perfect. Alright, almost done. Sweet. Wait, am I almost done? Yes, I'm almost done. Yeah. Yeah. Someone broke your island. If you... Okay. Oh, Morticia's responding now. If you are trying to, like, if you want to make sure that you have, like, a bit of protection, is really make sure that people cannot break into your blocks on your island. And then what you do is something that we've done where we've made a little box that people can't really get out of if they join, and when you're a non-member of the group, you won't be able to get out of there. Like, you'll see that it's really close to the base spawn, but we've done this so that this kind of avoids any issues of people just coming in and trying to break things accidentally and stuff like that. You should do that for a lot of your islands, and we do it specifically because there's a lot of people that just try to just jump into our island, and if we're doing a recording or we're trying to do something, it messes things up. However, you can set up warps, and that's what we've done here. So we ignore the fact that we've got people caged up. They've been bad. They've been really bad. Just know that. But yeah, you'll see that we destroyed our whole island. If you've seen any of our other live sessions, we've got rid of all of it and just kind of covered it up and made a floor. And then we have our platforms up there. Oh boy, that's a big platform. But yeah, you want to make sure that you're dealing with the settings of your island and make sure that you've locked things out so that other people can't do anything. And you just talk to this guy and check things out on how you want. So like, you can set up the warps and island menus, and then where's the settings one? Left click to go to your island home. That's not it. There we go, the flags. And you can go into details of what you're allowing, and then you can lock, and if you want to just straight up lock your island, you can lock it and only allow certain members in. So we allow visitors, but we have it blocked out. If you're just wanting your island to be protected, no one to be on it, you can set it up so that, nope, that's not it. that you can lock out people so that you don't have to deal with any damages if you have it loosely set up. But you should make sure that you do set up the protections here for each of the modes. And this one, like break blocks, is like the specific one I'm talking about for when you do like an encasement like I have over here. So that's just a simple thing to do for protection. He's almost not useful if this guy does the exact same thing you do. Like, why are you... If he does this, and I could just go to levels here, what... Why are you here? You... Is that your son? Are you just bringing your son to work, and, like, you're giving him some work to do, and that's it? And then, cool, you can check the, cave stuff and manage Island Cave. Cool. So then, if he can do his job... and then he could do this guy's job, that means he could do that guy's job too. Why is there so many? Anyway. And then they added this guy this season. I don't know why they added so many NPCs. There's so many NPCs! Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go back. I think I've freaked myself out enough. 3? Whoop. Yeah, okay. Last part. Let's finish this up. Woo! Yeah, I wish you could remove... Oh, you want to get on the island, Mort.
Meow.
Oh, there you go.
Pa. Can I enter island? Pa.
Do I want to let you on my island? Island...
Because clearly I don't have the keys right now. I don't know what happened to them.
Do /T, I think there's like /TPA accept. Because I sent you the request to get here. There you go.
Yay, I did a thing.
But you can't do anything. Because there's no way, you can fly though, thankfully.
I can fly now?
Well,
wait.
Since you've been given overlords from last season.
Oh, those still carry over? Oh,
yep.
sweet.
Ranks carry over.
I thought that like I have to start over each time.
No, that would hurt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6.
No. Okay.
You were standing there. But yeah, I really don't like that the NPCs are still on the island. I wish you could be able to deactivate those. I might put that as a suggestion, actually. Because, like, they added the enchanted ones, and I was like, why? Just... not that it's a big deal. I just don't want to put them in a cage. Just don't make me put them in a cage. Anyway. Cool. So we've got that done, finally. We have all of the... There's more. We have all of them placed onto it right now. So now, next step... Put away the pickaxe. If I don't, murder MCHUBs. I can put this in here. And what I can do...
Yeah, what's the term?
What's the term?
Petricide? No. Anyway.
Petricide! Well, you're not my parent, so...
No, so... There's a specific term about killing siblings. Anyway. None of that.
Correct. No murder. Man, I even said that loud enough and went through her mic. Do a boss PvE for content next boss. Oh god, when is the dungeon? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, that's well into it. No, that's not happening. Also, I have no armor on right now. I would have gotten destroyed. Maybe later, when I have my gear for one thing. Farm 3. Boop.
Hello, Granders. Who are you? Wait, you're dragon clones. What's going on? That.
I should fly. That's the thing I keep forgetting, is every time I go to the dungeons, they deactivate fly, and they don't reactivate it. It gets dangerous. Wrong way. Yeah, so we have mostly chest splitters robots here, and then we've got my robots. No, not here. I think they're over there. Place them over there. Yeah, that's cool, man. See, I make robots, dragons. Woo! They look nothing like me, but I've got dragons. Yeah. If anyone knows how I make this, don't tell anyone. Oh, actually, I want to sell the... I want to actually sell these, because this is good money. Right now, for spawners, like we're building out the third one. We currently have 2. They're not max done. And then for grinders, we have, I think, 4 platforms of 4. And all their thwapping is guardians. So just of our 4 platforms of grinders, we make 2.5 billion every 20-ish minutes, which is great. Other than that, so yeah, if you're looking to make money quick, grinder boys, and then staying on top of them, just on this, they are actually faster if you keep selling these every 20 minutes than this whole spawner system combined. But it just gets very grindy again if you're there on them all the time. So don't I get impatient at that point. And I'm still keeping my my grinders right now because I upgrade them. Because you'll see that we do have some bedrock ones here, but in other areas we do not. So we have a few that are obsidian, and we're at the point where we can either make another platform around here, or we can upgrade the current robots here to obsidian, to bedrock, sorry, from obsidian. Yeah, definitely. Good luck on that. Yeah, there's still a bit of grinding all the time for shards and stuff like that, but I guess it's just part of the island management. So yeah, have fun with that. Martin, thank you. Yeah, no, I did got that. Cool. So I sold all that. All right, let's get going now with these spawners. I'm gonna focus on one side first. I think that'll be the easiest now. So. And I've got to upgrade that one. You're already at 100, and the rest of you are at 50. Okay, so I'm going to put you... cool. You. But I have to upgrade you. Let's upgrade you to 50 for now, and then we'll look into the expansion of that afterwards. But yeah, put all of the Guardian ones up that I have already, and then afterwards I'm gonna have to use my money to expand. No,
well, these spots are not really fighting back, are they? Okay.
No, they don't. They are non-confrontational mobs. If you want to go to the dungeon, you'll definitely deal with mobs that are confrontational.
No.
So now I've put all the ones that are maxed already. I don't know if I've gotten to 600 yet.
We're 601.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh, Revolt just subscribed, and Got You just subscribed. Thank you very much. No, Got You was from a day ago, but still. All right. Well, thank you very much for those that subscribed. You guys are awesome. We are aiming. Thank you very much. Seriously, we are aiming to get to 1,000. We do want to reach that. Hopefully soon. But I mean, I don't think 400 is just going to appear out of nowhere. But if you know anyone who's interested in this type of content, or if you're curious about anything else, let me know. But oh man, it's actually nice that we got to 600. That's still like it's a pretty big deal. I'm impressed. But we definitely want to keep moving forward. So don't think that we're just going to give up now.
We'll get other stuff, especially once I'm done with the day job and can focus on this all completely.
Yeah. Just I do a lot of jokes about Morticia not doing a lot of content, but that's actually because she's been actually helping out a lot in the background. So I'm looking forward to like having it more active with her around, and us having you getting back on a lot of the sibling funny fights that happen. Hey, Waylon Lee, welcome back.
But not always fights, just our weird dynamic we tend to have.
Sibling arguments.
In way of talking.
All right. So now, what am I doing right now? I'm putting all of the Guardian spawners for the area.
Oh, villager.
And I'm currently the max that I'm going to put them at right now is at 50. But I will look to aim to upgrade them all even more than 50. But it's just to like manage the money so that we can get the spawners out. But know that when you start adding spawners, your generator becomes less and less effective. So if I go to here, I can see some people in my box. No, I won't be letting people out just yet. But you'll see that we're using the power of it, and you can see the breakdown of... I think it's... oh no, I want to put it back to overclocked. Manage fuel? No. Yeah, spawners and robot efficiency is up. The passive power that is being produced is 185, I think. We're using a lot from the consumption of it, but that's only because we've got the generator overclocked, and if you exceed it, it ends up doing a lot more. But we're out of fuel, and so this is the only fuel we have left. We have enough for a day, but if I keep putting spawners, you'll see this drop real quick. So I'll go back to it later, and then you'll see, you'll end up seeing how much lower it can be. But right now you can see a fuel right now burns at 5.5 minutes, and that's because we have 31 mythical upgrades at the moment. So you'll see that go down as we start expanding the farm. Farm 3, boop. Yeah, we're on that side. I think I still need to buy, I'll need to buy some more. But we're gonna currently just upgrade to 50, but we will go higher than that at some point. So that's what I'm up to right now. Content things that we're looking into. Yeah, like I was saying, Mort has been working hard in the background, actually, while I've been kind of holding the fort for content. But we are looking to do a lot more. And one of the biggest hurdles, actually, anybody who's interested in doing content, you'll notice that it gets difficult with editing. And you do realize that, like, you're going to be doing that on your own while you're trying to figuring things out for content. It's part of the game, but it is difficult trying to do sessions of where you're recording yourself, making sure that the content's good, and then going into making things go out afterwards at the same time. A lot of the editing just takes a lot of time in some cases, and sometimes the editing, you'll spend loads of time with the editing and it'll take so much time to do it, and you end up not doing well with that video. And that's the reality of what we've noticed with our reaction videos. They used to be a lot of our higher ones, and then it ended up being less and less, just because, like, it relates to the content. I know, like, we had a lot of Dream SMP content related stuff, and it ended up just fizzling out, which is fine. But we also evolved into doing other things, and certain other things ended up being more active than others. So that's just kind of the nature of it, and it's a lot of research that I've done on, like, what to do, how to manage it within what content I want to produce. And we are looking to still, like, we've been planning for on a lot of different content for a while now, but it's just a matter of like, when do we have the time? How do we set it up? And going from there. So we are looking to go even further with that. It's also why we did the Discord channel. We really want to have feedback from those who join. So if you're a subscriber and you are wanting to be involved in how we move forward and be one of the first 1,000 people, join the Discord channel, subscribe, and then like be involved. We love feedback. We have no problem with constructive criticism. And then like if we've got good suggestions, good ideas to go with the expansion, why not? Yeah, I'm gonna have to withdraw money at this point. Alright, that's Volt.
Okay, so how do I work back in the at the island once I accidentally leave it?
I have to invite you again.
No.
Because we don't have room to invite you.
Darn it.
Yeah, I blame you.
Figures, I'm always late to the party.
There you go. TPE accept. So yeah. So there's a lot of ideas we want to go for. There's a lot of things we want to expand on. There's lots of things to still do. But yeah, it's actually the reason why I've been enjoying doing a lot more live sessions. Just because it's a little less editing. It's a little more interacting with people like Martin, like Finster, like Waylon. Being able to talk to you guys and other people as well. It's been great. And it's the same thing with what we want to do later is have more involvement. I want to build a consistency at some point where we'll be able to do like game nights where we can do like Jackbox Party Pack or other games that people can be involved in.
Eventually, one day.
And so end up going with that.
Hello, chess.
Oh, the chests start moving?
Oh, he's just like stuck looking upstairs to the moon.
Yeah, he's just AFK right now.
Okay, so I need blocks so I can bury him.
No, do not. But you're not. Good thing. This is the reason why we lock people out. So you don't mess with our stuff. Of course, siblings immediately do that. What else? Yeah. So if you've got suggestions, definitely get involved in the chat in our Discord. Like I said, description. If you check the description, we have the links in there. And again, just so long as you accept the terms, we want to make sure that it's a very positive area to be able to interact with people and go from there. Now I think I have all of the Guardians almost placed, and they're all at 50.
Give me all your golds.
What? No. They're my gold.
Yeah, well, I'm the one murdering these poor piglings of times infinity.
No idea. Cool. Actually, even if you do, I think the drops end up going automatically in the thing. So yeah, go for it.
It's showing up. Well, some of it is showing up in my thing.
Oh. Okay.
I need credits so I can buy blocks and do stuff.
Cool. Alright, so all the Guardians are there. And so I always start with the Guardians because they end up being... I missed a few. Wow, good thing I check around. Drop 2. Well, 1 too many. That's okay. Oh, sorry, I know why those are empty. This was exactly the reason I was coming here as well. It's because we're using this one, and you can see that it's right at the corner of the chunk. So, for those that are Bedrock players, what you could do is attempt this, and keep trying to build 4, and if you could get 4 right beside each other, for Guardian spawners, you'll know that that's a corner of a chunk. And that's exactly what we did here, so that we could have 4 spawners work with these 4 robots just exactly at a distance that they can do the killing that they want for the grinders. And this is why it's at the edge here, where we're missing some spots here as well. So yeah, that is exactly why that's there. And I bought extras accidentally. Whoops, that's okay. I'll upgrade those, and I can do something with them later. What I need now, though, is Endermite. Endermites are cheap, but they upgrade very expensively. And I'm actually surprised these are not more expensive, actually. They've always been cheap since they've done the new generation of spawners. And I don't know why. Because they are the cheapest spawners. Like, if you're starting to try to make money, they are actually the cheapest spawners to get, but they're expensive to upgrade. Almost half of a Guardian spawner upgrade, but they drop decent drops from them, so it's really weird for the price of these, but it works. So what can you say? They do end up stacking faster than the other ones as well. But but if you end up doing the gold, enchanted gold recipe, you will end up getting a lot of it very quickly in the collection boxes, and it will end up being kind of like off-putting. And then it's not really worth doing the emeralds, because the enchanted emeralds, because it takes the heart of gold instead of the enders. And if it at least did the enders, I think that would have been a great, like, 3rd spawner to have been used, but it didn't work out in the collection. So, oh well, that's fine. I do my guess. I'm calling it right now. My guess is later on in the seasons they're gonna change the different recipes for the collection boxes, for the auto crafters, and they're gonna change the spawners. And so you're going to end up having different types going up. That's my guess, but it would definitely work out to be consistent and allow like variations to happen for players. So that's what I think they'll be able to do. Whether they do it is another thing, but yeah, they have that available for that. I really want to start a petition for them to stop.
Petition for what?
Huh?
Petition for what?
I want a petition for them to stop making lumberjack robots, or make the lumberjack robots useful. They are terrible, and it's so discouraging immediately when you have it. Granted, if you have no money whatsoever and you have a very high level lumberjack robot, yes, it is basically sort of free money if you can sell them. But if you can't, it's terrible. They're terrible. Why am I doing Iron Shop?
It's good for wood to build a treehouse, but yeah, not.
Yeah, the treehouse that you built last season that no one's seen.
I will. I'm working on it. Like, I was sort of planning to work on it today, and he's like, "Come join the stream." It's like, okay.
Yeah, why not? Say hi to the people.
Hi, people.
Oh my God, you're alive! Ah.
What the hell?
What just happened?
I want to blow up a bunch of fireworks in the store.
Oh, they bought something from the coin shop.
Yeah.
Anytime you buy something from the coin shop with coins, it gives a whole like 4th of July explosion.
Got it. Felt like I was being shot or something. Right away.
I mean, it is you we're talking about.
Yeah, people get excited for me.
Yeah, so excited that they want to shoot you.
Blob for fireworks.
All right,
PG rated, more PG rated. Okay.
We are almost done placing Endermites and Guardians. Okay, cool. So, oh yeah. So Waylon Lee, to answer your question, first of all, I can't believe Wingster is still something just because someone made that joke. Damn it! No, I'm not Finster and Wingless. Unless you can get Finster to call me out, that totally cannot be my nickname. So anyway, to go with the question was, is upgrading the generator making a difference? Yes, but like right now, like I mentioned, if you have a lot of spawners like I do, it diminishes per the amount of energy that you're using. But you'll see that with all the upgrades that we have, we already removed 30 seconds from all the additional spawners we've added, but we are able to put up to 650 fuel, which means we can store this guy, and you can see already that we have like a day's worth of it. But this is from 31 mythical upgrades. So, I mean, I don't know, they're useful for us, and we overclock, which means like we maximize the amount of power. I think if we didn't use any of it, it would end up being not as effective, but we like the boost that we get from it, which is a 500% boost for spawners and robots, which is super useful. You don't have to focus on this, but getting fuel is not that hard, really. Going through dungeons, if you're armored up and you have like reasonable equipment that you've upgraded, just fighting the enemies is pretty easy. If you're not willing to do that, check Auction House. You have sometimes the people will sell fuel at a reasonable rate. Make sure to keep an eye on the amount, because you've got like this person fishing for snow who's being sneaky and doing the amount of one. But you'll have some people that will sell cheap, and they'll end up giving you the fuel at like a reasonable rate. But it looks like 15, 20 is the like high end. I don't know why. But yeah, like some people are just trying to sneak people with that. But always look at the amount. Be careful on those, because they can be sneaky on that. You can go to dungeons and deal with that. You can also go to the PvE area and farm carrots, and you'll get some fuel from there as well. And then you'll also get fuel from dealing with the mobs. And thankfully this season, all fuel is the same. It's not mixed up like the last season when you had the old fuel format. And this has helped streamline things so much more efficiently. Cool. Now things are slowly building themselves up. We have all of the Guardian and all of the Endermite spawners placed. The next step that we want to do is gold. So shop. Wait, did I do both sides? Yeah, I did. Now I'm second guessing myself. Yeah, Endermites. No, we didn't do them all. Arg. Good thing I checked. We didn't do the last part. That's where we were at. Okay. Shoot. Endermites. Thankfully, they are cheap, but the upgrade very high. Boop. Put you there. Put you there. So, Ooh, no, 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 no. There. Yeah. That's better. The amounts that you want to upgrade, I personally just think that it just makes sense. So, like, what you can spend. There's a bit of a trade-off with spawners. It's easier, it's cheaper to buy a new spawner in some cases and upgrading it to 50 than having one spawner at 100 type of thing. But then you're also losing out on energy because like an additional spawner means you waste more energy. So you end up getting, like, there's pros and cons in having more spawners, less spawners, and how do you evolve that? So in the case for us, we're at a point where we make more than enough fuel, we make more than enough energy that we can go at it without too much problems with getting more and more spawners. So that's why we're in like our third area farm outside of like the stuff here. But you'll notice in some cases we didn't finish and complete all of them here, and that's because like we've done other things here. Like here, you'll see that this is still at 50. But if you go closer to the start, we've got 80, and these ones are like at 100. So we are conscious of an area being upgraded for what it is that we do, and then make sure that we have more than enough room to hold everything. These are upgraded pretty high. Like this one's at 13. I think these ones are at 11. Yeah, so 11 I think is our like comfortable range in holding the stuff, especially for an overnight. If we don't sell anything overnight, level 11 is a decent range because it starts getting, it's too small early on when you're upgrading the collection boxes. Like this one I think is at 10, and just that, it's already close. Like it's doing fine now, but it can already sometimes be a mess. So it's really, you do have to be careful with that, but these are expensive. This is where a lot of the shards are being spent, is within the collection boxes, just to upgrade these guys, and it gets very expensive up to like the 200,000 mark type of thing. So yeah, be mindful of that. It ends up being more costly, and that, but it's useful, especially in this way. We want to have the drops happen more efficiently. If we had more shards and more money, we wouldn't even do the water system, to be honest. The collection box would be, we would just have another collection box here, collecting in this section, and then another in the corner. And that's what we had done last season. If you've seen the setup we had there, that's what we ended up doing, is we had collection boxes in every section, but it just got too expensive upgrading them all. But we were able to get shards a lot easier last season as well. Not so much this season. They've played around with it a lot, so again, that's the fun part about these. What you have to do is that you have to change your methods, change your how do you evolve and move forward, and this is one of the biggest changes that we've ended up doing, is that. Mort, you still there?
Yeah, still here. I'm just murdering some pork carrots.
Oh, you're doing, oh, perfect. So you are getting some fuel. That's awesome, actually. Holy shit, you're useful.
Well,
she's
I
actually
figure
doing
because
something.
I can't
Holy
go back
crap.
on the island.
Oh my god, she's doing something. Oh my god, she's doing something. Yeah.
Wait, we want the carrots?
I mean, you can sell them. I would say keep the fuel. So, go ahead and sell the carrots, and then you just keep the fuel. Yeah. So, we are at the next step now, where I want to put the gold producing spawners, which will be the zombie pigland. Perfect. Let's start at this end. Which one did it? The zombies? Or this one?
Oh, whoops. Oh, okay.
I'll put you at 50. I'll probably upgrade you higher. Because you're not that expensive to upgrade. But we'll definitely start maxing out the CPUs, which will mean that we would definitely need to upgrade the collection boxes soon to hold a lot more. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to sell often from the collection boxes.
Right, there's no command to just sell everything
Yeah, slash sell
by our
all.
carrots. Yeah, but then I sell this fuel.
No, you don't.
It doesn't work on fuel.
No.
Okay. If I lose, it's your fault. Okay, fuel stayed. Good.
I'm glad you're still kind of a noob to this. So, like, you do kind of bring up points that, like, someone new would still ask, like, oh, what happens? Do I sell the fuel? No, you're good. Sell all will only sell stuff that is sellable, and fuel is not sellable. It is just usable. How much fuel do
Well,
you
we
have
pretty
so
much
far?
figured that the next, like, how-to videos would be, like, me involved. Like, how do we do this thing?
Yeah, how do you start this? Because I don't know what. Yeah, the how-to of how to read the Wingless's informational videos. Wingless says to do this. Is this correct? Yes. This isn't, though. And then I'll be mad, because then you didn't
I don't
follow
know,
the
it sounds wrong. I'm gonna do it this way, the other way.
This is gonna... I'm gonna be... we'll see. Okay, back to zombie pigmans. I'm glad I got enough money to do this. Cool. So yeah, again, this is the bigger, crazier system that we built out. I would actually prefer not to use flowing water, but that involves upgrading at minimum up to level 11 of collection boxes, and that would just be nuts to have them all in groups of 4. So a little too crazy for my liking right now. But at least now we've got the flowing guys. You don't really actually have the upgrade to too high, much higher than that. Like they start piling up way too much. But that's fine. So we got that side done. Now we just have the other side now. Shop. More. For you guys. Yeah, this one. Doop. I'll probably focus on upgrading just the Guardians and the Endermites, because they are still the ones that give the most money. But the additional spawners, especially upgrading the Enchanted Gold, has shown to be a significant, like a somewhat significant amount. So I was like, okay, why not? Otherwise, if you don't have much money, I would say just focus on just using the just using the Guardians and the Endermite. But I would say you still need to start somewhere, but the smaller ones are still worth doing as you get to the bigger amounts. I already need to get more money from the vault. Again, really happy that I got some money accumulated. I'll actually go and sell the boxes soon. Actually, I should sell the grinders now. IS Vault with my sell wand. Yeah, they're already near maxing as well, so that's already another billion. Yeah, you guys are full. Always useful to get these guys sold. Yeah, they're just off base because I've been moving around, so it's not maxing some of these as much, but that's fine. Yeah, that gave me a couple of billion extra. Good. That will help a lot. Alright, let's finish up the upgrade. But yeah, actually, more getting fuel is actually pretty good.
Ordering some poor carrots. All the carrots. Well, he's not as busy as last time.
Yeah, of course. When it's the start of a season, that's the only area to get like any starting money, aside from getting like some keys maybe, or literally selling stuff off your island, which would be, I think that would be a challenge. Is attempting to build a island using only the resources of your island and see if you can move ahead, which I think is doable, but oh man, that would just be very hard, I think.
Gathering all the fuel out of carrots.
That would be like a challenge mode in and of itself.
At least I'm half a mil. Haha.
You're half a mil.
Yeah, I've been trying.
I'm not gonna.
The motivation is to get credits because, like, what? I have no money. I need credits to buy blocks.
I mean, you can go ahead and buy blocks. You're not gonna be able to place them.
Yeah, just someone in place, right? So collect money in the meantime.
If you can get to 1 billion from carrots, I'll be impressed.
I keep forgetting I can't fly, so I keep trying to jump over to the river, and it's like, oh wait, I can't do that.
Is that all of them? Yes. Yes? Oh, that's fine. That's fine, that's not the end of the world.
Yeah, there was this mention of survival Minecraft, yeah. We do plan to do that.
Yeah, actually, like, I don't know if they're gonna if there's a reset to it, or if it's just, like, open-ended, but, that might be one, we might do the one on this server, on MCHUB, or,
wait, there's survival
what we're looking to do, is actually more of our personal one, where we want to do a vanilla, Minecraft server, and we're still getting it set up or sorting it out. And then either we want a vanilla or we'll do it Origins mod, so that there's like special abilities as well. So we're still figuring that out, seeing what we want to do. We'll most likely do Origin mod videos first before we go into the SMB style thing, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So there's lots of options, but to answer your question, yes, MCHUB has a survival mode.
Me?
I wanted to do something one season with it, but wasn't too
sure.
So
it resets as well? Oh.
I don't know if it resets or not. And actually, I was it'll depend on how it works, but I haven't spent the time to figuring it out, so I don't know. Someone knows in the comments, go ahead, let me know. But
I mean, any public servers will have to reset at some point, but not like every 2-3 months like this one.
Yeah, Sun resets up very often. I think Prison resets a lot slower. Yeah. Okay, I think I have enough of you guys for one side. Cool. So do that. 50. 50. So we will have this up and running at minimum capacity, as I like to call it, once I finish putting the villagers up in this area. So, what are the 4 spawners that we're using? Villager, Zombie Piglin, Guardians, and Endermite. The reason we use them is because they have 2 recipes that work well, and then the amount of money that you get from it is reasonable. If you only have to go through 2 of them, I would suggest only using Guardians and Endermite to get the pearls and the heart drops. But if you can get the gold and the emeralds, you can get enchanted gold with that recipe and put those in the collection boxes to merge together. And you end up getting quite a bit of stuff out of it. And that will help things move along. Why do we have multiple sections? Because we have multiple people that can AFK, which is great. Otherwise, you don't have to have things this big. But if you do have other members on your team and you've set yourselves up to be able to expand as much as possible, then this is really the way to go. Because this is what a lot of the higher level members are doing it. If you look at the partners that are on the Discord channel for MCHUB, you will see that that's exactly what they're doing. Is like they've got multiple setups and they have AFK accounts. So cool. I've got only one side to do left, and I would have completed this whole area. So I keep doing a nice shop. Just shop. Villagers. Yeah, that's more than enough to max it, but I want to finish. There's some that I've left in the other zones as well, so I'm going to be wrapping those ones up as well. So that we finally... Oh, nice. I got a legendary key. Here. I will open those things later as well. If you are a member of the server, if you join my Discord server and subscribe, just message. If you're a farmer...
Not just yours, but our Discord server.
Correct. Thank you for interrupting me. So yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah, you totally do. Join our Discord server. Please accept the regulations on our server. So read the instructions. But what you can do is let us know your in-game name if you're a farmer, and let me know. I have a few free mystic ranks that I can give out. I won one earlier, and I still have a few that weren't claimed from before. So if anyone is a farmer rank, let me know, and I will be glad to disperse of those. Just because, yeah, why not? I could sell them for coins, sure, but if I can help someone in our community as well, and they have at least subscribed, then yeah, I have no problem in helping out. And
as long as you love us, we'll help you out.
Well, at least love me. No, I'm kidding. Just to let you know, here are the mystic ranks I do have that I can give out. And here are a lot of spawner boosters that we have. And we are almost done upgrading all these things. Now, you've noticed how much we've spent just to build this out, but you're looking at about... I think I spent about well over 100 billion to get all of these up to just level 50 to have all of this set up. So now this is maxed. We've all the spawners. We've got all of the things upgraded to 50. We can proceed further more on that. But this is now complete. This section has now been completed for being able to AFK over there. So that's what I want to do actually. Is now just do a sell wand of all the stuff around here. I'm not doing the recipe swap right now, but I should. Actually, yeah, you know what? I haven't shown that to everyone, so Eyes Vault. Let's do that. So you'll see that I have the Enchanted Ender Pearl recipe. So what you could do is that in here, you'll see that we're already making enchanted gold ingots. And then you could swap the recipe, reopen it, and you'll see that whatever you had for hearts and Ender Pearl, it started making the enchanted. And the reason why this is good for your boxes is that it helps condense these items into the stack of that, because you'll see that it takes 5 Ender Pearls and 5 hearts to make one of these. So for every 10 items, it makes one of these guys, which is very useful. So now if I sell, 1.2, good. Just for the period since last doing it, that's great. So again, we have 400,000 and 600,000 respectively, and you can see that it takes 12% and 8%. So just these two is 20% space in the collection box. But if I swap it and then go into it, well, now it's only taking 2%, and these ones are only, let's say, 3% at this point. So that saves a lot of room, and it helps mitigate that as well. So it's really good to have a base recipe of any kind. If you can, I would say get as many enchanted Ender Pearl ones and place them, but we did the gold one instead, and then we can flip-flop with the enchanted one instead. So again, another one that takes about 35% of the space, and now it takes 3 and then 7%. So it went from 35 to 7. So that's what's useful for that. Sell this, 1.5. So I still have the booster on. And 1.6, that's great, actually. Alright, we've had the other one where I haven't flown around as much. So these ones have more upgraded spawners, and I'm going to wrap these ones up as well. Gonna swap this right now, make sure that it did that perfect, and
Well, that was stupid.
3.2. Why? What'd you do?
I died.
Oh, so you dropped everything.
Apparently.
Okay, well, teleport there again and go see if you can find it.
The spider did me. The fighting dynamics is not working like vanilla. It's stupid.
I don't know what you're talking about, but sure.
As in, like, I can't kill the spider the same way I kill in regular Minecraft.
Oh, don't fight there. That whole area is horrible for your level. Yes, the spiders on this in PvE are horrible. I think I had like one video.
It was not intentional. The spider just, like, follow me. Anyway. Run. Run, 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 run.
It's not much, but I'll still swap it, do the thing. Swap it again. I don't think it's gonna be much. Yeah, these ones I don't mind, just swapping. But you'll see, like, oh, they were close. The other one was close enough, so these ones weren't. So I'm just clearing this out. Good, that's fine. Cool.
Spider's there. Where's my... Oh, someone else took my stuff. Bastard.
Okay, well, yeah, just be careful on the, on that. That means you lost all the fuel that you gathered.
Yeah, it was half a stack, too.
Eh. I'll live. When's the next dungeon?
Yes, please kill that person so I can steal my stuff back.
30 minutes. We'll see.
No, don't run away. Die by the arachnid. Damn it. Oh, it's all here.
Oh, pick it up.
Got it.
And
I thought the guy took it. No, the arachnid's not anywhere close.
Okay, well, just be careful. Oh yeah, dude.
Well,
You're not putting any armor on, did you?
yeah, I did. Whatever I started with. Not my armor from last season, clearly.
Come on, load up. Come on, server.
Okay, I can't go that direction. Spiders loitering.
Warp. Low.
The spider on the road.
It's vault.
Neighborhood spider.
Put this away. Let's give more some armor. Yeah, that'll do. And but knowing her, she'll lose this. Warp. PvE. Mort, where are you?
On the back corner on the right.
Why are you in the right corner? Okay, whatever.
Because I'm killing carrots. That's not you. The way spider.
People are dragging a lot of spiders out. Just noticed that. Man, I haven't been here in so long. Hey, area I no longer need.
No,
How many
you're not
dungeon
downstairs.
bosses have I killed? Not many. I think I've killed 2.
Here.
Come here.
Come over here. Alright. Oh crap. Take the fuel.
I don't want your pants. You know you're just gonna pick them up again, right?
I know, but I need room. No, go away, spider.
Cool. Anyway, that
Yeah.
hopefully will make you a little bit less squishy.
There's
And then I can put the fuel in the
you
generator.
have to trash
for
the
now.
member stuff
So
into
a
the
day's
water.
worth. That's good. Good. And then I have to put fly back on. Cool. Alright, let's go check on my robot. But yeah, I haven't killed that many dungeon bosses. It's useful. You do get a chance of building stuff, but Jixie, one of our members, is much better at it than I am.
Wait, grinder gear in Skyblock gear?
What are you talking about?
You give me Skyblock stuff too.
Correct. The grinder armor is better, but the Sky God weapons might be better for you. Really, leave?
Okay. Here, I'm gonna shove this in the vault before I accidentally sell it.
Vault or PV1. You can do slash. I mean, I guess not while you're in a fight. I think you can. Oh no,
I don't know if
think
the
you
vault works. I have plenty of vault stuff, apparently.
can. Okay, personal vault. Good. Okay, you do. What did I want to do next? Oh yeah, I wanted to finish upgrading the this area because I don't have all of this maxed out. I think. This side I did, but not the other side. So I wanted to see what I had to finish up. You're all done. You're not. And I think what I'm missing here are the villagers. Yeah. So shop. Oop. I think it's the villagers that I ended up not
No,
finishing.
that's not gonna work.
Let's just do that for the sake of completion. But I will be upgrading the other ones later.
Someone playing stuff up.
It's probably someone's ability, or there's a boss.
Oh.
Or, you know, someone's bought something again. And it's the 4th of July. But yeah, now I'm pretty much have all of the areas wrapped up at this point. We just have the villagers left to sort out. Yeah, Refault, welcome. I didn't realize that we have a dab.
Dab.
Oh man, that's awesome.
We need the dab emote.
I want everyone in the chat, if you can find that dab boy, go dab. Revolt has started the dab, go dabbing. I want all of the dabs in chat. Woo! But yeah, this will pretty much... The reason why we actually earlier we didn't put the villagers and the piglins so high because they stack so much in the collection boxes. But like right now, I'm at the point where I just want them for completion's sake. I think the other side, the second area, I didn't do the same as well. So I might just put the extras there. But I just wanted this area finished as well because I didn't. Yeah, more dabs. Woo! Cool. So
dab and thumbs up. Yeah.
Yeah, this area
Bye.
is not finished fully as well. So I'll just wrap it up now. For this, boop boop. Good. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Someone's challenging me to carrot harvest race.
I'm not gonna finish this up, but the next step, for the most part, is gonna be focusing on upgrading these spawners to be higher. So there's a lot more to gather at this point. Like I said before, if you start having it more at 50 stacks, the 50 stacks will end up being like a good start for what you drop, and then see what you're collecting. And then once you start getting money from collecting from these collection boxes, then you can go and start either island upgrading so that you can get the bonuses off of that, or start upgrading your spawners, which take credits to upgrade, but then it slowly gets more and more and more and more and more expensive. But now we have 3 full areas to manage that with. And if we feel so inclined to do so, we have one more area which we haven't upgraded and created things yet over here. But we did build the platform and the drop area for this. So we are capable of getting even bigger. But for now, we've just wrapped up this area, which I think was pretty decent session. It took us about 2 hours to wrap up and finish what we had. So what makes anyone much richer? Just the amount of collection boxes? No, the collection boxes, I mean, if you have more of them, it helps. But then it becomes costly when you have to upgrade them all the time. Because this becomes much more expensive. Just to get to the capacity of level 10, you would have spent something like 3 million shards, 2 million shards and a half, just to get to like this level. And then you have to spend another few more just to get to 11 and 12 to upgrade these. And then for us, you have to do that for all of them in each area. It's nuts. But so you need the space of it for as much as you can. Yay. We're being raided by bots. Good job, bots. Thank you.
Thank you, bot raids.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what kind of bots?
Naughty bots.
On the island, there's naughty bots?
No, I'm talking about the chat spawner bots.
Oh,
anyway,
got it.
I'm gonna deactivate the chat for now because that's just not needed at all. But yeah, This method right now is good. Like I mentioned before, if you only have one collection box, you can do more water flowing and make it all fall into the 3x3 area of where the collection box enters. That's sort of what we're doing, but instead of just 3x3, we ended up putting 3 collection boxes per each AFK box to get as much as possible. If we had all of the money available and it was similar to what we had done last season, you'll have seen that we did everything just drops. And dropping is the most effective thing to do, because here is the issue. You'll see that we start having stacks that are too high. It's not so bad for the Guardians and the Endermites. They reach just as high of what it is before they hit the ground. Maybe they'll be a little bit too far, but anything past 16,000, it's a waste. So if you see that happening, like right now, there's no reason for us to upgrade the zombie piglins or the villagers further. They basically have maxed out what they can, and when they drop, you only get mob drops of around like 1,600. I think it's divided by 4, but like 1,600 is the max that they're gonna count for the drops in the calculations. Anything past that, you're getting much less. But sometimes you'll still have Guardians, or you'll still have Endermites on the side that exceed that multiplier. And that could be from either the generator, or from boosters, or a bunch of other things as well. If you don't have generators maxing things out, then this might be fine for you. But in our case, we just had a 50,000 stacked piglin. See, this one, the Guardian, is already climbed up too high, and we're losing a little bit. If this would have fallen directly and dropped like the middle parts, you'd get the drops immediately as soon as they go splat. And that's more advantageous in the end. But to do that, you would end up having to have collection boxes at each 3x3 area, that those nine chunks would pick up the stuff, and then you'd need another one here. So you're looking at another 3, and then you need another one here, and then have like another like 3 to get all this section sorted out. And that just becomes expensive. It's doable, and I would highly recommend it if you have the funds, but yeah, it ends up being way too expensive to do that. And then the other thing you have to deal with is, well, can you collect as much from these boxes? Like right now we're making quite a bit, but you can see that the emeralds are stacking higher than the gold. And if you can't maximize or account for that as much, this could start climbing faster than your collection box can handle. And if you only have one collection box, that is going to get packed fast. So there's a lot of pros and cons still on how efficient you can make it. Really, the best way is just dropping everything. I am going to reactivate the chat because I need it to utilize. Oh, they're still doing it. Get the sell one for the grinders because they are ready to sell. But yeah, you have a lot of max amount. Oh no, maybe not, but still, I'm gonna sell these guys right now. You end up getting a lot of more advantage if they drop than you do if they are if they're flowing. But flowing is just mitigating the function of your of what you can do. Here's the other thing you can do as well. You'll notice that I have the grinder guys back here, but what you can do instead of having them back here is funnel them all down into a center area. That's what we did originally for our first setup. And what you could do is put them into where they fall into lava, and then they end up dying there. So it's doable at that point to kind of centralize everything, but you end up, it's slower, and then again you're accumulating everything within one chunk. You can maximize your grinders and have them all work upwards into a specific location to maximize the amount of money that they can grind at, but you're slowing down the production of the amounts that are dropped. So yeah, it's everything has pros and cons. Every setup is different. You'll see other streamers that have different setups where they're flowing everything into a central area. Others are what Chess and I like to call, they're trying to brute force it, and basically they're spending a bunch of money just putting as many as they can, but they are wasting so much potential. Yeah, so the other question you're asking is, well, what if you do it lower? Well, that's the issue. Ever since last season, there was a upgrade to the server that made it so any mobs of the same kind that's within the same whole chunk, they could be right at the bottom. If they're spawning at the top, they'll automatically pile up with the mob that's at the bottom. So what you want to do is that you'll have a drop just enough so that once they die, we're probably going to hear them die soon. Oh, do I have? I don't have the... No. Let's hear the noise. There we go. You'll hear them splat immediately. So they'll spawn and then they'll go. But you'll see the numbers are not within... They're not exceeding the 16,000. And that's what you want. You want it to immediately just drop as soon as possible so that you get the drops from those before it stacks too high. With the water flowing technique, they end up being... They're way too fast on it. And so that can sometimes cause some issues. Here's a good example. I think there's a bit of lag as well. But like that guy in the edges, you'll see those are from the water flow. And those are the ones that are stacked and they're dropping down here at a higher rate some of the times. And usually it's because it's the stack that's all the way at the back of the water flow, slowly making its way down. Oh, no problem. Thank you for showing up, Agathengelos. Wow, I cannot pronounce that. Agathengelos. If I'm not pronouncing that properly, I'm sorry. But yeah, no problem. Just do it. Just let me know that you've heard me and do a dab emote. That'll be great.
Evangelo.
So yeah, if you could, doing a drop for all of the areas would be the best. In my opinion, from what I could see, you'll immediately get all of the drops from it, and then that'll be good. If you don't, then you have to do the most out of what you have, right? And so in that point, that's why you start doing the water flow. They'll flow into the chunks where the collection box will pick up. And then if you only have one, well, you just water flow even more. Yeah, revolt. So that's basically the reason why you want to do things in a particular way. And this is why we did it. Yeah, nice. I appreciate the and we got the dabs too. Woo! Dab. Yeah, so that's why you want to have it set up this way. I'll shout out the usual people. So you've got Not Connor. He showed kind of his setup and the way he was expanding things. That's one way, and there's a reason they're doing it that way. You've got other people like Royal who did it another way. Do I agree with their methods? It depends, and it really depends on what it is that they're trying to achieve and how they're trying to achieve it in the direction that they're trying to achieve it. Is it the way that we're doing it? No. Our method is really just considering how the server reacts to spawners, how the server reacts to drops and mobs, and how do we expand past that at that point. And that's what we're trying to work on at this point. And that's what we're trying to achieve past as much as possible. And this is the method that we went with. It's quite different than the last season, but like we actually had an original spawner. We destroyed it and rebuilt it to something else, and then we destroyed that one, and then we went into this system because we've looked at like what we needed to expand and what we wanted to look at. So yeah, it is a lot of trial and error. It's a lot of just figuring things out and seeing what you can do. And then the other thing that it is as well is, well, how far can you build? So, like, you need to be able to build within... Oh, we have a few people that'll AFK. I AFK all the time. If you check, I'm pretty much on the island all the time. And we have other members that AFK. And that's why we actually have the new area, because right now we have Chess that's here. And we do have another member that AFKs, but they've actually logged out at the moment. That's fine. But we have this section that's already completed as well. And so we have this tower, which I call my tower because it's purple. Or like, I guess watchtower. Yeah, we can do that. And I was doing some testing with the Ravager as well. But, so you've got here that you can work on for our AFK. And then we've got, that's why we built the third area now, is so that we'll have up to 3 people who can AFK, and they'll be able to AFK all of this area. And so that's what you need to do. That's your goal in trying to reach the next level and trying to get all of the credits that you need on these islands. Because again, you can only make credits off the islands now. So that's what's crazy. It's a lot of work, but that's what you need to do to go up to the next level of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. So we got this area. Oh, yeah, how do we get shards? Grinding is still the easiest way at the moment with the blaze. But what I tend to do as well is just when we get enough money, we just sell it on an auction house for a certain amount, and we go from there. The other idea as well, or the other method as well, is just getting the stuff from the keys once in a while as well. So, speaking of keys, I do want to just get through these. More keys, great. More keys, great. Cool. So, credits, don't need shards, yes, shards, yes, credits, don't need credits, and then more shards. So that'll be useful. So we've got some shards from that. And I got a robot. And it's a lumberjack robot. What a waste. Anyway. 4, 3, whoop. And no. P3. I'm gonna put you here for now. Cool. That's pretty much the long and short of it. If you're looking to get more credits and just trying to move forward with island ranks and upgrading your island level, really, like, just if you have one collection box, just one, just focus on doing a drop of just a 3x3 area at first and go from there. And then once you have a bit more money, you can look to do the water flow technique so that it flows into the 3x3 area so that you can just get a bit more. Or what you could do is just get another collection box and just do another 3x3. But just know that you're going to be upgrading. You will need to upgrade the collection box, or you're going to lose out on a lot of stuff if you are AFKing. If you're not AFKing and you want money kind of quick, but you're willing to come and sell often enough, then what you can do is basically every 20 minutes get a bunch of grinder robots that are attacking spawners, mobs, and then just making the money from that way. So again, an example would be like these guys. These 4 are constantly attacking the mobs that are being spawned within here, and then they're dealing with it as that's being spawned, and they end up being maxed out with the generator being at overclocked, and going from there. We have the dungeon. You know what? I haven't done this in a while, and I don't have a max anything, actually. So you know what? Yeah, this armor is better. I'm gonna put this guy on as Bolt. I think there's an axe that was better too. Yeah. Alright. Let's go dungeon. I have not done dungeon in a while, so... Oh, and I haven't done it with the jump boots either. This is gonna be weird. Okay, well, let's get some fuel, because I need some fuel, and we're gonna go see if we can get some. Let's see. Oh, I don't like you guys. I don't like you guys. I don't like you guys. I didn't get any apples either. That's a problem. Jump. I need to figure this out. Do I have any kits? No.
Is it dungeon PvE or?
Just slash dungeon. I want to get my apples. I did not get...
Oh.
There, that's better.
Hello. Have you seen a wingless dragon nearby? Yeah. And your answer is stabbing. Got it.
Yes. Stab. Okay, hi, Martin.
Go away.
Zogling. No, go away, Zogling. No, no. There we go. Running. Oh, I don't like you. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away.
Go away, temple looter.
I do not like you. I do not like you. Let's just get around and go in for dungeon. Yeah, fuel. Yeah, okay. I am happy at least getting fuel. What I'm hoping to do is not so much the boss, but I do want to get chests. If I can get some chests, that'll be nice.
No, can't open those yet. Got it.
Collection stuff. Oh, this is not fun. Oh, okay. Jumping is a little bit easier now. You're opening in 6 minutes, and you've got a few more over there.
Ew.
Goody. And you're in.
Oh, let me
minutes,
be.
And you're in 5 minutes. I might stay here and wait. Did you die? Yes. No, you did not. You die now. You die now. You die now. Yeah, I will wait. Other people might show up after, which will probably be the case, but I will wait. And deal with these mobs so that the boss can spawn.
Yeah.
Use F3B. Why? What does F3B do? Oh, hitbox shown. Yeah. I forgot about that. I don't know why I don't use it. Maybe attack it. Oh, get down. Get down. No, get fine. Oh. So you're not getting down. Good, you're down. Ow. Did you get down? Okay, good. Yeah, no. I can't. I went in without gapples. That was a dumb idea. I've got one
Same.
gold run.
Oh, what the hell?
I'm glad I'm getting fuel. I don't like the.
Oh.
I don't like seeing the.
Is that Undead Cupid? What the hell?
No, it's effects. How do you not know about Vex?
Go away, Vex.
How old are you? No, don't answer that. I don't wanna date myself.
Vexes?
Vex has been there for a
Why
while now.
is there a giant hot undead dog? God damn it.
They've been there for a while now.
I never
Couch.
been in the dungeon.
No, I mean they've been in Minecraft for a while now. Bye Zogling, bye Zogling. Thank you for the extra fuel. Already.
I don't recall seeing Oglings.
Oh, that's your fault. Where's the other one?
Whoa. There's another one. Go away. No, Bex, let me be while I deal with this one.
Oh, it's over there. This one's in a minute. Yeah, I do try with my videos. I want to really help as much as possible, but we'll see. But yeah, the biggest issue is always editing. It just takes a lot of time. There's a reason why people hire, once they make a bit of money, they hire out, because it's really the only way to really be able to like focus on making the content, and then able to get someone to help with the production of the with the videos,
the editing, the posts, and sometimes someone who's better at it too.
Well, it's not just the being better, but all right, Jexy, thank you. You can join the chat if you want to, but yeah, Jexy is in the chat now. Woo! Just waiting.
Go away.
Waiting 30 seconds, and then we'll see if between us two, you think you can join your island? Come on. Our island's actually now full, ever since Venom ended up joining. That's actually the reason why we've expanded.
Oh, so that's the one I have to kill to take a spot. Got it.
No, and would be the one.
Okay.
Oh, you jerk. He blocked me. He blocked me as soon as I was about to,
No, what's with all the fucking crossbows? Yeah, why am I in Arrow Alley? I want to leave. Let me be. As arrows fly past my head. I am dead.
I just want to...
For sake of I lost you.
No, you didn't lose me. Just waiting for this box to be unlocked.
Small sharks pouch. Whoa.
The boss in PvE got defeated already.
700 shards. What?
Is it wrong to ask for stuff? No. Like I mentioned before, if you're a farmer rank at the moment and you need a mystic rank, I have that available. Yeah! I got a miner robot. Good. And iron ingot. That's fine. Good. Cool. I'm gonna deal with these guys now, because this is gonna be fuel we can get. Vex, go away. Don't like you, Vex. Good. So, I mean, at least I got one chest. It gave not much, but it is a miner robot, which is better than nothing. I used to do dungeons a lot before, because if you're looking to get as much stuff as possible for your island, dungeons is the way to go. And then going for chests. I would avoid the boss, because it gets too kind of cumbersome, I find. But at the very least, if you can get the chests themselves give a lot of resources, whether it's fuel, whether it's robots, just any. there's any other items I
direction.
have that I get, I might drop them off in the box afterwards. I think we have 20 minutes of the dungeon for now, so I'm gonna try to look around for stuff as much as possible in the dungeon. Ow. Stop. Ow. Stop being so mean. Actually, I'm gonna skip you guys. Oh, why are you... Arg! Oh, that happened.
Arg.
Okay, alright. I'm getting fuel. Yeah.
I'm on top of something.
You guys' names are just funny. Your mom? Really? Find your... Oh, there's the boss. I do not want to deal with boss. Why am I near the boss? 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 Why am I near the boss?
Oh, is that
Okay,
the bus?
good. I didn't make any
Hi.
top. That was literally right at the end of that fight, which is not even useful as well. That's fine. Just as long as we get more fuel. Already got 2 stacks of fuel, which is good. I really gotta jump better. I'm so not used to these jump boots. I haven't done any upgrades like this. Alright, let's just keep going. Jump. Attack.
There you go.
Ouch, that's good. Come on. Good. Give me an apple. Oh yeah, everything's changed. It's you enchant with shards. You get everything with shards, and blaze with souls is currently the way to get some stuff. I made my way back already. I went in circles. Yeah. So get a blaze grinder and get a sword or I think it's a sword or an axe. And max the souls and grind. That's one way for shards. Otherwise, you can trade lots of trading, and go from there. Oh my! You are all very bad. Oh, me too. Okay. Go over there. That's where what's his name unlocks that one. I don't want to go that way. So let me through.
Let us through.
Have the other ones been looted already here? No. There's 2 more chests here. I am gonna wait. I'm gonna attack the other mobs though.
I only am worth $1.
Sorry, what did you say?
No, just my island is worth one. Oh, it's the island. It's worth $1, not me.
Yeah, why is mine say 256? That's weird.
Oh,
they messed around. Wow, that just happened live. I'm gonna have to recheck the video. They rechanged it should be the rank number, not money. That's weird. Cool. Almost 3 stacks. Got another pouch. Cool. Sure. I could probably drop a spawner of blaze. That shouldn't be a problem. I think I have a spare one somewhere actually. Oh my god, there's so many. Come here. I want to get the other ones open. Wait. Yeah. 3 more minutes. That's probably going to be the rest of the chests that I open. But I want to still get some fuel, so getting these guys is a smart way. Vexes, I hate so much. Just remind me before I forget when this wraps up. But yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Blazes aren't that expensive, so I should be able to. I just need this guy. Any more guys spawned over here? Should have not done that to the old log one. So, cool. You this way. Run here. Man, there's so many of them here. Come on. Right. Oh, and you. Oh, good. The cheerful music is playing now. That's not good. Good. Almost 3 stacks of fuel. That's good. I will accept 3 stacks of fuel. And this is a minute and a half. Cool. Wait. 3 stacks. Yeah. I am happy with 3 stacks. Mart.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if you can. Are you able to invite Jixie
To where?
to our chat?
Oh.
Oh, of course, people have showed up. God damn it. Gosh darn it. Of course, people are going to be trying to get the chest now. Great. Okay, well, I guess I'm not going to get those winnings.
Chat in Discord?
Yes.
Okay. Jexy.
Jixie should be, if you can get to invite them, they should be able to. No, I'm just waiting to get this, but this person's going to be annoying, as they always are.
Yeah, I'm trying to invite people. Go away, skeleton. Like, it's quite rude.
That's the one frustrating thing, is when you're waiting the whole time and then someone else takes it. That's fine. That's fine. And we'll just murder them all. Murder them all. No, just gonna get more fuel. Feels good. But you're waiting for the other one now. No, I know, the other one's above, isn't it? Yeah, so they ran away just after picking the one.
Yeah, Discord invite. Anyway, oh. That effect's trying to hide between my legs.
Oh, that's fine. It's okay. We're just gonna wait another 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Stuff. Until someone else shows up. And I've got one more key, but it's fine. At least I got some fuel. I've been wanting that a bit more fuel anyway, because I've been wasting it with the upgrades. So at least, and then you do get pouches and certain things when you deal just with the enemies. So I mean, why not? I did so much better last season though. I even got like top of getting chests, but I mean, like, I'm not focused as much right now either. I would have gone like a lot further around, but it's still crowded enough that people are stealing things as well from people. So that's fine. I am focused on getting what it is that I can get. And that is fine. 2 more minutes. So many archers.
Yeah. Oh, do not bum rush me, zombies.
Bum rush you?
Yeah. Bro. Try to get my butt.
Almost 4 stacks. Okay, that is good for at least this session. I'd rather get
awesome.
some fuel than none. Okay, that's fine.
I have stacks.
Alright, 1 more minute. Let's wait. And let's just see someone show up out of the blue randomly. At least I got a diamond miner. I mean, it's... Okay, miners are useless, actually. But they are useless well later. They're good in the sense that it is technically free money, but they don't do anything as significant. But they don't impact your generator either. You can have as many miner robots as you can, and it won't be an issue. So at least that is good in that regards. But aside from that, they don't do anything really. 13, 12, 11, 10. Someone shows up now and steals this, I'm going to be so angry. Someone's like over there. No, mine.
No.
And I got exactly what I wanted, fuel. That was very little reward for that, but I got fuel. I'm okay with that. I'm getting out of here. I'm very angry. And I got my chest though. No, it doesn't anymore. It worked as the alternative from shards collected with souls with the blaze, but then they nerfed the blaze, then they nerfed the shard collector, and then they remove you getting anything from cobblestone. But, and here's the only other but, is that if you have a pet that has Lucky Miner, when it triggers, you can still get shards from that, but it's only a limited amount of time and not much of it. So that's the only the limitation, or that's the only way you can do it with a pickaxe. But shard collector, I don't think does anything. It's really Lucky Miner that's triggered that does the collecting. So
no.
Yeah. Wait, is this where we were? No, that's something else. My armor is not in good shape. I'm gonna have to repair the.
Oh.
We will stab you with an axe. This one. You heavy breathing zombie man with multiple vexes. Perfect. Come here. Yeah, no. Why not? Multiple? Yep. That's what I wanted. Multiples. 5 more minutes in the dungeon.
Well, I got looted one chest. Me and one other person kept right-clicking, and I got it. And I'm like, yeah.
Cool. What did you get?
Large pouch of something.
Oh.
Large credits pouch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you won the chest. That's at least good.
He already looted the other one, so I got one.
Yeah. 4 more minutes of the dungeon.
Of course, I don't know where I'm going. Seems like I'm going in circles.
Oh yeah, people have like a specific type of. I think there's one version that they allow that has like a map, and it's not the map itself that's useful, but it's just knowing the direction you're going that's useful.
Yeah.
And so they have
Oh, crap.
that. Other than that, oh, there's definitely nothing I really miss.
I died.
Oh, that's see in dungeons. If you die, it's not like PvE. You can actually keep your stuff. So you didn't lose any of the stuff you picked up, so that's great.
Oh, sweet. I'm no longer just a couple, like a simple millionaire, but now I'm like
A multi-millionaire?
eight figures?
A multi-millionaire?
Yeah.
Come on, Mort. Say
I don't know, I got 12 million out of that pouch, so. Multi-millionaire. But that's not what I'm trying to say. That's not what I would try to say, silly. Okay. Alright, I got killed too.
Vexed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got killed. So you're a dead multi-millionaire.
Meh.
No,
I'm a
not
silent.
meh.
I revive.
You're supposed to be alive.
I'm a silent. I
not
revive.
dead.
We're all silence in this world.
Where are the chests? Nope. That one looks like it's been opened already. Looks like they've all been open here. Looted. Yeah, they're all looted. Cool, got him. Yeah, Souls is the only way at the moment with Blaze spawners. I have not yet found an alternative to that. It is not great. It's made shard collecting this season slower. I thought it would make shard collecting more important though. Especially since shards are basically what is needed in place of experience. And it's still used to upgrade robots and all that stuff. And yet, it is still kind of a bit of a mess with it right now. Alright, I don't think there's going to be much else I'm going to be able to find in a couple of minutes. So, I don't think I'm going to get another chest. I'm just going to mob people a little bit more. To get a good amount of fuel. I am just getting attacked while I'm checking something. Oh, there you go. You just had to drop down on me. Cool, one more minute. Where are the enemies? There's an enemy. You need to die. You need to die. Is there more of you? Yes, you need to die. Oh, there's so many of you here. Yeah, go away. Give me all your fuel. Give me all your fuel. Give me all your fuel. Fuel. Come here. Fuel. Oh, you stole my... yeah, you know what? That's it. I'm going back to my island.
Yeah. I'm done dying.
Boop. Warp. Low. Alright, let's see if I look like a pig. Yep, that's what you look like after you're done a dungeon. You are just loaded with arrows. Just to the brim. Blarg. Alright. This is gonna be expensive, but
That's an awkward place to have an arrow. Okay.
that's what she said. I'm gonna have to do all of them individually. Yeah, I'm gonna have to repair all of the items individually. Yeah, this is gonna be expensive. Okay, not as expensive. This is the other thing I hate is it costs shards to fix, but everyone can fix. But it takes forever to fix all this stuff now. Yeah. Let's vault. Let's put away the axe. I'm very happy about that. give those out later. It's there. My equipment is terrible. Yeah, my equipment is terrible. That's fine. Boop. Alright, so yeah, that was a very bad dungeon excursion, but it did this. Now this is maxed out. I have literally 2 days worth of fuel in this that I don't have to worry about, which is great. That means I can just put this away. Miner. Oh yeah, miner. Go in here and plop. Yeah. It's free. What am I gonna argue with, right? It doesn't do much, but it's that, so. Is it in the vault that I had, or did I move it? No, that's the Ravager one. Did I move it down here? Nope. Bad one. Okay. Thanks there. I'm gonna put this back in here as well. Okay. So that's where we're at now. What did I want to do next? I need to fly again. That would be one other thing. Cool. Logan, welcome to the chat. This has been pretty much what was the focus of the stream, was expanding the farm. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is just give another quick review. So we just expanded and added this whole section with spawners to get funds. If you want more of a detailed kind of breakdown of how I built that and where you can build from small to bigger, check the last video. But yeah, this is what pretty much was the case, is that our first area... Oh yeah, I'm going to be able to sell those soon. What we did is that you have one area, if you can AFK, like we have an AFK person here, if you can build around... You can build around the area of a 3x3 of where your collection box is, and you can place one spawner in each chunk for that. And then as it drops, you are collecting that from the collection box. If you only have one collection box, what you could do is have water flowing and dropping them in it. If you have more than one collection box, then you could do what we have, is we were just doing a row, but we didn't have enough money to upgrade so many of them, so that we only did partial drop and the rest was flowing. The best way to do it, though, is drop. It's where you get the instant amount of items immediately, because if they stack too much like this one is, you are only going to get 16,000 amounts of the drops from this one, and that's the issue that comes down with having the water flow. So here I know that there's a certain amount of these spawners I don't really need to upgrade as much. And so, but know that you can, if you're a single player, afterwards it's just a matter of upgrading what is useful. And right now the priority is where the drop spawners are. Those are the ones I would upgrade first, up until it can give you up to like 16,000. Then you're good. But I mean, I would even out the upgrades while you have that, so that it's less to upgrade spawners spreading the amount than upgrading max one at a time. So like, don't go like 200 and 200 and 200 and then the rest of them are just 50. Just spread it out and do like all of them 100 and then do them 110 and then all of them 120. Just take your time to raise them slowly, and that's your best way at the moment. But yeah, if you could make all of these drop and picked up by each section of an AFK location, then that would be the best. But then it depends on how much other resources you have, and upgrading these shard collectors, upgrading these collection boxes with shards is where you're gonna have a lot of like difficulty. doing because it's going to cost a lot, but know that you can do every 3x3 with these. So that's why we have it this way. But the AFK can reach all the way up to this corner and have that much more going on with it. So it's a lot of setup to do, and that's hopefully what can help you and maximize this. But yeah, unless you have like the steps we're going into right now is having multiple members AFKing, and so like that's really the next step for this whole island to really get a lot more going. And a lot of the top islands, that's what they've been doing. Still to this day though, the fastest way to make money is these grinders. I'm just gonna do a small booster because I just want to sell them real quick. But they are, when maxed, they get maxed in about 20 minutes if you have the overclocked with the generators. And so if you stay on them, you can get out of at least, like my set right now, I've got 4 sets of 4. So from those 16 grinder robots, I make about 2.5 billion every 20 minutes if I stayed on top of them. The reason I don't move the grinders to the middle is it's back here that causes the most issues. But other than that, it really depends on what you have, what you're limited with, and what you have. So, I mean, if you only have one collection box, well, even though you're going to get some wastage from the water flowing, you're still going to get more doing it than not doing it. But I would prioritize upgrading like the ones that are in the drop area rather than the ones being all flowed and stacked up too much. And remember, stacking of these guys work all the way from top of the chunk all the way to the bottom. So if this villager was still down there and didn't die, and this would continue spawning, that villager would continue to grow bigger and bigger and bigger, no matter how tall it is. It's within the chunk that it's always going to pick up what is being spawned, and that's why these guys stack up very quickly, because it just picked up the spawns from there, but it can also pick up the spawns from right beside. That's why last season, if you saw our design, we actually spaced it so that we would have one area built and not here. We're not doing it this season because we don't mind them being beside, but they can be stacked up together when they're on the side, and that can be the reason why you don't have all of the mobs in one area. They're merged together with the ones that are beside during that time, so you have to be very careful with that. So yeah, once again, drop is the best way to go when it comes to this, and then having the collection box maxed at least up to level 11, which is going to cost you about like 2.5 million shards. But that is what each section of it's gonna work itself out and go from there. I think I am going to wrap it up. I think we were able to do quite a bit and even did a dungeon raid, got some fuel. I think building out the extra farm has helped a lot. I'm gonna make my way back here. Yeah. Cool. But, yeah. I still have an arrow to the... Get away. Anyway. Oh, are you there? Actually, that's what I was waiting for. Are you, if you're there already... Oh, cool. Crap. I wanted to do that since earlier. So that's sorted out. Anyway, time to wrap up. I'm glad to have done that. This will be a good new setup for AFK and getting money. We do want to reach and get to the top IS in the next coming week. And it's going to take a lot of AFKing and a lot of waiting on it. But at least now we've gotten to expand on this section now, which is full and done and cool. Yeah. So we'll be up and running in no time. And hopefully we'll be able to gain more ranks this season. And I don't think we're going to be able to be as good as last season where we were able to go top 2 and top 3. But hey, if we can make it into the top before the end of the season, I'm looking forward to that. With that, my name has been Wingless Dragon. Thank you for watching me build and upgrade the area. And also one session of the dungeon. That was good. I did terrible. So terrible. But I got fuel, got resources, got a few things as well. And that worked out well. So it just shows that you can get fuel. If you are someone that needs shards, looks like 10,000. You can sell a stack of fuel for 10,000. So if you do dungeons often enough, do that. What else? For other, you can sell spawners if you make enough of them. That's what I tend to do when I need shards. So I'll probably be doing that at some point. If you see my name and it's a guardian spawner, I'm not telling you to buy it. Or maybe you should buy it. I'm kidding. I just buy the cheapest. It doesn't matter. Whatever's the cheapest and it helps you the best, go with that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So for those that haven't joined the Discord channel, if you would like to be involved, have some suggestions, totally join the Discord channel. If not that, what you could do as well is subscribe. We very much appreciate it. Thank you everyone who's gotten us past 600 now. That's amazing. Thank you everyone who's already subscribed. You guys are awesome as well. We're still looking to do much more videos, much more editing. As I mentioned, Mort's been busy in the background. We're looking to do a lot more once she's done her contract with the current work that she's doing. She wants to be more active as well afterwards. But yeah, we're going to do a lot more. We're looking to do a lot more content. We're still looking to try to get a Origins video series going on. That's going to be like our next one to our Skyblock one that we were doing. And go from there. So lots of suggestions, lots of comments, lots of feedback. We appreciate all of them. We appreciate you guys. And we're looking to reach 1,000 as soon as possible. So looking forward to that. But with that, thank you very much. Have yourselves a wonderful night. Thank you for joining me for the last 3 hours. You guys are amazing. Thank you. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.